And we are live. Bill Nitschke. What's up, everybody? My name is Rich Hoppy, and we are here in my building. And Bill, it looks like he is in. Where is he?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to see where. Oh, it looks like you're in your backyard from here. It's kind of funny because just a few seconds ago, all I saw was like the camera running up and down his driveway, possibly from his garage, and next thing you know,
technology.
like
What you going, dude?
He might be.
All right, there we go. Oh, hey, man, I just had to turn that thing around. That's what it was.
That's hilarious. At any rate,
there we go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rich Hoppy. Bill Nitschke once again is with us here. In this, the video installment, the third time we've done it with this new software. We're rewriting some code, trying to pull off some stuff. Bill is actually sitting in a tree in his backyard, it looks like. We've partied on his roof before, so that doesn't surprise me at all. I'm sitting in the spare room at my house, and this is where I actually have quite a bit of skate. You kind of can see some skateboard art in the background there. I have some decks that I bought at some fundraisers over the years. There's about 6 or 7 of them in this room alone. But yeah, we're gonna roll for about 20 minutes, and it's unscripted, and also we cannot see Facebook Live, and we do that on purpose. So we've got a moderator. Nate Hecky is actually at a third location, which we'll see here in the future at about the 20-minute mark during this thing, where Nate is actually going to go ahead and pick up your questions to either Bill or myself about anything that we talk about, or even things we don't talk about. Maybe you have a massive question that only someone from outside of planet Earth could answer. We've got a guy that might be able to do that on this program. So we can't see what you're saying. If you're saying hello or anything, we cannot see it. And Nate is moderating, so you're going to have to go through the moderator if you want to get to the final Q&A 20 minutes into this thing. So I just dropped my pen, and I've got to spend my pen. So let's get right at it. The Bill and Rich Oddcast Broaddcast coming to you live. Bill Nitschke, what's on your mind?
I'm in a tree, man, hanging out, just checking out the view. It's beautiful out here, great weather, and I'm enjoying it. That's what it's all about. Just enjoying what we got right now, and I'm having a good time with it. Sitting in a tree. I told you I wanted to do this at some point, and today was the day. It was just perfect out for it. You had no idea it was coming either.
Heck yeah, man. Life's been pretty trippy, of course, for everybody. Hopefully people have taken the time to realize they have some time and use that time wisely instead of unwisely. So, that I've used it pretty wisely. I've done some pretty fun things. I've been hanging out with my son, Anthony, a ton, and my lovely young lady, Christina. We've been hanging out, spent a lot of quality family time. We've had campfires and marshmallow roasts and, reading little books to them. I got Baby Shark like zapping through my brain 10,000 times a day. If you've ever heard Baby Shark, you know what I'm talking about. And speaking of that, Jeremy Ball just had a little boy. Congratulations, Jeremy Ball, if you're anywhere near. Little crew. I think he was born yesterday. So yeah, Jeremy's he'll be hearing that Baby Shark song anytime now.
You'll be hearing all kinds of songs for a long time to come.
Yeah,
beat up, man.
Other than that, BMX wise, we still have the trails. Like right now, we've got the trails going, and things are looking pretty good on that front. We've had a lot of fun. We've got a guy named Alex in from Oklahoma. He's building that Auburn skate park. I think we might have mentioned that last time around, but he's been ripping with us. He's out of town, leaving this coming Friday, so we're gonna try to have a little session in with him this Friday. I actually crashed on Sunday, domed myself out over the bars, and then actually okay. I had a helmet on, all that kind of stuff. I barely have any scratches on me. I stretched my neck out a little bit, but nothing too bad. I rode 2 hours yesterday with a kid that just moved into town, a 15-year-old kid. I met him at the skate park. We rode for 2 hours. It was very hot, sweaty, but it was a good time. He's a new kid to the scene. We're gonna try to introduce him to some kids and welcome Braxton to the scene. And then so like I actually got some stuff going on this weekend. Is my first Father's Day, and then I'm announcing.
Yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. We're gonna do that at the trails and have a cookout and all that kind of stuff, and bring the ladies out and the kids and have a nice Sunday afternoon at the trails, Father's Day style.
This will be my 24th Father's Day.
That's sick, dude. I'm checking in number 1 at age 46.
That's almost 2.5 decades to you and me.
Yeah, this Friday night, or actually all across America, this Friday is Olympic Day at all local BMX tracks. So I don't know if this Friday, but I believe it's this weekend. I can't say for sure what day exactly, but yeah, you can get a free look at BMX racing. You can come out, race. Actually, if you want to, if you've got a bike, bring your own bike. Otherwise, bring a separate bike. But I'm going to announce at Franke Park BMX here in Fort Wayne. At Fort Wayne BMX, I'll be announcing the race on Friday night. I was called in. Barney, I think his voice must be.
It's going to be entertaining, man, hearing you on the mic up there.
It's tough, dude. I have a rough time racing because I can't read very well because my eyeballs are trash. So
make it up as you go along.
Yeah, we just, I'll butcher your kid's last name. Bring them on out to Fort Wayne BMX tomorrow night.
You don't have a last name. You just have a last initial.
Yeah. And then Saturday, we actually have we've got an event going on this Saturday at the Fort Wayne Indoor. We spoke about this briefly, but it's actually happening this Saturday, 4 to 8 Heavy Pedals Zine #3 release at the Fort Wayne Indoor. We're going to set up some kicker ramps and stuff outside. Chuck Nagy's going to come down from Toledo, and we're going to ride around. Actually going to try to pull off a critical mass around 7 p.m. from the skate park, ride through downtown and come back. We're not protesting or anything. We're just going to go on a bike ride. We're going to stay away from all the garbage and just keep a nice, clean bike ride and come back to the park and, disperse for the evening. So if you're in the area looking for something to do and you have a bicycle, you don't even have to do tricks on it. You can just be able to pedal it. Come on out, hang out with us, maybe buy a zine off of Chuck. It's his 3rd issue. They're high quality zines compared to what you and I remember, Bill, as zines.
Got a lot of them. They were great.
Yeah,
man. They were
packed weekend, man. It's kind of nice to have a whole bunch of things to do. Still haven't been to a BMX show this whole year. I'm gonna say that every time we talk, I think.
Yeah, I think I've only had eight so far. Not many for everything got closed down, so that stinks. Hey, York Jam is officially canceled on the upside and has never been canceled. So we got that going for us. Those invites are going to go out to all of you who are going to be invited to that. I would love to invite the world, but not this year. Maybe next year it might be open to the public. So that being said, and Eaton is officially confirmed to come in and DJ. Smith Hoss Project will be playing a 4-piece band, and they are a 4-piece band. They're not going to play a 4-piece band unless that's a song that they play. I don't know. But anyway, then the Max Allen band's going to headline. Ramps, all the regulars, but that's still confirmed. That's still on, and I've been riding and doing the New Trick Challenge, which I don't want to get too deep into, but I've been riding every day. Got a giant bruise on my leg, and I'm just beating for like this 90 days going into Bill Fest. So still on, ridden every day for, last couple of weeks or whatever it's been now, and learning new tricks daily or almost daily, which is kind of cool. That's it. That's all that's happening over here.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. I'm going to, for also those watching all of these podcasts and video casts and Zoom casts and Facebook casts or wherever they are, and whatever they have been are on ridersgottaride.com. And that ridersgottaride.com just celebrated, I think, a 12-year anniversary of all original content, all original words by myself. A lot of different photographers have been included in that list that's on ridersgottaride.com, but also all the Bill and Rich Oddcast broadcasts going back to season 1, episode 1 are up in there. So if you need to go back in time and rewind without seeing the visual, you can listen to it in your ear hole.
Yeah.
We got some interesting ones.
That's good stuff.
What do you got going on, Billy? What do you got going on down there in Indianapolis?
Nothing, just riding. Went on the Indy 4130 ride. That was fun. I did an OTB trying to do a foot plant on a sign over by the college. That was funny. As soon as I put my feet up in the
Tell
air.
everybody what the Indy 140/30 or 4130 ride actually is, because it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so like there's a group of riders, and it's a combined group of riders, not just one style of riding or whatever, but a bunch of old BMXers got together, or I shouldn't say old, older, the wiser, the elders of BMX and Indy. They got together and put a group together called the Indy 4130, and started like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago now or something like that. It was basically just a group of guys getting together, girls also getting together and riding downtown every Sunday for a couple hours. And then it expanded into other stuff like, they all get together and go racing. A lot of them are racers, but there's a big following, and then there's a big group of us. They're solid. Everybody's solid in that group. Bunch of good dudes up in the 4130.
Yeah, 4130 crew is definitely a bunch of rad dudes.
A lot of those guys will be here. Not everybody. I don't know everybody. So, but I mean, quite a few of the dudes I know pretty well now after that many years. So the usuals will be there. The usual suspects, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe when I throw this thing up on the YouTube tomorrow, I'll put a link to the video that Teddy shot of Billfest last year up, so people can kind of see what kind of mayhem went on, and then maybe we'll do I'm sure we'll do another video this year. But your 50th birthday, I'm 46 this year, so yeah, we're not spring chickens out there, but we got some good chicken wings under us still, so we can still fly.
Billy like wingy. I like the wings, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So,
there's really nothing going on.
Did you hear anything about Swamp Fest?
October. Oh, okay. So the things that are going to happen now, Bill Fest, Labor Day weekend. It's the 4th to the 7th, but everything's happening on the 5th, or the 4th, 5th, and 6th for the most part. Then everybody will try to slither their way back home on the 7th, I guess, on that Monday, or maybe hang around again for a while. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of people here, man, from out of town. But after that, again, you got Crazy Carl's Corn Hucket out in, what is it, Nebraska or whatever, the 19th of September. Corn Hucket, yeah. And then I think it was like 2 weeks after that, sometime like the first part of October, Swamp Fest. That's still on, as far as I know.
That's good. I think they're going to keep moving that until it happens. I mean, it's probably, it might end up in next year, but it's going to keep moving.
Hey, man, it happened last year and the year before, so I'm sure if it, keeps getting pushed, it's going to happen sooner or later.
Well, I appreciate the fact that at least they don't just cancel like 99% of the other people out there.
I know, man. I know.
I appreciate the cancel, or the hey, we're still doing this year. It doesn't matter what month it is at this point in time. We're going to do it, damn it. So yeah, props to Trey. And
you remember that movie, The Rockford Files?
Was it a movie or a TV show?
That TV show, man, with James Garner. That Firebird he drove. I don't know if you could hear it, but my neighbor's got one right across the street, and he just rolled up in it. And the craziest part is he's got a gravel driveway, man. He's got these nice hot rods. I had to keep pushing his gravel back into his driveway. It comes out in the street, man, and you know how that is. Bikes and gravel don't mix.
No, they sure don't.
Yeah, I got a big old driveway. I need to widen it, make it flat, big flatland area. I need 10 grand. Send it my way, and you can come and ride with me. Thanks.
Yeah, send Bill 10 grand. I'll have a perfectly flat driveway.
That way I don't have to go searching for parking lots that allow me to ride there anymore. Sir, you're gonna have to leave. I don't get that too much anymore, man. They're like, that old guy on a bike, man, if he's still doing that, he can ride there as long as he wants. That's right, what they're thinking.
Yeah, especially if it's Reggie Styles, because he's usually screaming at himself as well.
I don't do that much anymore, man. It's usually just the radio when a dumb commercial comes on. I got to yell at it. Never talks back, though. That's a good thing.
It looks like, speaking of Reggie, the 4th Street crew looks like they pulled that thing around after the tornado. They unwound the tornado down there. They got the place looking pretty good from what I can see.
Yeah, Angelo went over there and rode. All his buddies were over there riding. They've been helping dig, and it's yeah, they've got some crazy, what's he calling it, the death spine or something like that he's working on. I don't know.
It might be hell death.
Maybe, man. It's one of Reggie's brainstorms, man. And then Todd Powers, he's always down there. So good looking out, Todd. Thanks, buddy. I don't jump there much, but when I do have fun, and I appreciate all the work you guys put in. I just like to go high there, blast.
It's definitely a fun spot, and it's a public spot technically. It's kind of undercover, brother, but yeah, you can find it and you can make your way
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah. I want to go down and ride Zach Newman's 6th Street trails down there in Cincy or Florence or whatever it is. It's right there in Cincinnati area, whatever, under the bridge.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. They've been blasting those jumps.
Yeah, Zach's killing it down there. I've been watching his Snapland or his video commercials he puts on his stories on Instagram and Facebook. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch all the mayhem and all the pizza and macaroni you eat. It's amazing.
Pizza.
And it's always good to ride with you. You and your suicide glide. Speaking the last time we rode the kitchen up there in the Bend, the Band of Sandwich crew up there, they're about halfway into having that building taken apart, and they've only got till the end of this month. So if you're in the area and you got an extra screw gun, you might want to see if you can get a hold of Brett or the kitchen, lend a little time if you can. It is what it is. I've heard speculation and rumorization out there that they've got another building, so we'll see what's yet to come from that thing. So there might be another park up there, up in the Band, as they say. Maybe they got some of that gold-plated money on the other side near the Notre Dame campus.
The Gold Dome.
Yeah,
I need to go scrape some of that off. Save a little for me.
Yeah, it's pretty nice on that side though.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. The other thing I was going to ask you. I was going to tell you. When I brought that Alex kid up earlier, he's not a kid. He's like a man. He's like 33 years old. But
yeah,
we're at the trails, and we were talking about tail whips, and he's like, I don't do tail whips very often over jumps or anything. I'm like, dude, I'd quit doing those like probably around the time you're hitting puberty or something maybe. And and he goes, oh yeah, he's like, I can still do a whopper. And I was like, whoa, like what'd you say, dude? And he's like, a whopper. I'm like, and then he rolls around and hits this little small piece of concrete we got out there and just does a whopper.
Nice.
I'm like, all right, respect. And prior to that, we were talking about, Billapalooza from last year. And I'm like, dude, the guy, because I showed him the photo of the Roland that we had, which was all sketchy, built on scaffolding, and you couldn't see the jump and all this fun stuff. And he was all for it. So we're part of the, we're both missing both of our front teeth.
Yeah.
So
you just roll right through the trees and there's the jump right in your face.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this year, man. I'm going to be riding this year. That's what I'm really stoked about.
I know. That'll be fun.
It could be painful, but it's going to be fun.
Hopefully John Holt gets on the steed before he comes out this year. Gets a couple laps.
Listen, man, if I'm riding, I'll make sure that he doesn't do like a 360 truck driver X-up on his second jump. Dude, he went straight to a 3 over rotate flop, man. Like, god dang, man. It looked like when you throw a fish like up high and then it smacks the ground. Oh, dude, on the water.
It looked like that. Not that I've ever thrown a fish like that, but I've seen it happen on TV.
When it jumps off your hook in the air and it goes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's funny. Black Knight, man. I can't wait to see him jumping. He's working on some jumps right now at his house. He's got a big old dirt landing.
So, hopefully the Black Knight actually pulls through and gets on his steed, like I said beforehand, and maybe we could get him out there where he doesn't hurt himself.
Yeah, he'll be good. I'll make sure I'm up there pacing him. Hey man, don't be spinning yet. Oh yeah, okay. He just needs a reminder, dude. I'm not up there on the deck to remind him, so he just goes for it. Like when he did that at the kitchen. Oh, my arm, my shoulder, my ribs.
Oh yeah.
Black Knight.
He took it.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking right at the spot right now. I mean, I'm not even as high as the Roland. That's the best part about it up here in this tree. I mean, I'm up here, but the Roland's going to be awesome.
All right, I'm going to send Nate. Actually, your invite disappeared, so resend that. We'll get Nate in here in just a second. Just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. It's kind of weird, the Oddcast broadcast, because Bill and I's lives have been so heavy with BMX and traveling and trying to get all this stuff in every year. It's really weird to not do. Like I said earlier in the show, it's really weird not to be out there in the world doing what we do. It's really unusual this year, but it has given some time for healing, which is nice. Healing is always a good thing, especially when you hit the ground frequently.
Yeah.
So, that kind of stuff is good. Like I said, I try to focus on the good. If you're kind of losing your mind a little bit over whatever's going on in the world right now, or whatever's going on in your world right now, step back away from it. Try to figure out what you like doing and go do that way more often. Be around people and things you really like doing, and that tends to fix it for me.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So that was kind of my PSA for the day. I really don't have much for a PSA other than you shouldn't wear a mask while driving a car. That's about all I got for PSAs.
What if you had your window down and your mask went up over your eyes while you're driving? The wind blew it up. That'd be funny. Hey, so anyway, I'm going to quote somebody here. I usually don't do this, but ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And that being said, the other day when I got off the highway, I drove across the bridge on the highway and I saw some lady walking. I didn't think anything about it. But then I saw a car that was off the exit ramp and I looked at some people standing around it and I looked and I was like, man, that thing's on fire. So I went past and I noticed as I kept driving and I had the trailer, nobody had fire extinguishers and that car was getting ready to blaze, man. It was on fire from the bottom. So it was flaming from the bottom up in the engine compartment. So I backed my truck and trailer up about 1/8 of a mile in reverse on a 2-lane busy road all the way back to the highway, jumped out, grabbed my fire extinguisher and put the fire out. And I didn't realize until 20 minutes later, it was that lady's truck that was walking away from the truck over the bridge. And some people that had pulled off the exit ramp were the ones that were standing at her truck. I thought it was their truck, man. But anyway, I put somebody's truck out. Fire department came, left her a note. I went back, wrote her a note on one of my autograph cards. So Kip, to buy anything from you, it was a Master Blaster card.
Amazing,
so I left
dude.
that, man. So I'm saying, like, help people out, man. Have some consideration out there and help people out.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that post and I was like, yeah, that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And just doing more of the right thing is, if we can all just do a little more of the right thing, I think life's a little bit easier.
I wasn't going to wait for somebody else to do it, man. I was jumping into action. It's just the right thing to do immediately. But that's just how we are, man. Calm under pressure. I love the pressure. What up, Nate?
What up, Bill?
Hey, man, did anybody join us tonight? If they didn't, they'll be there later.
There was a few that joined us, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Brett Downs' first comment said BMX.
Oh, Brett
nice.
Downs? Nice. What's up, Brett?
Man, I'm bummed that York Jam's canceled, but I mean, I understand.
Plywood hoods.
Got Josh House in the house.
Josh
what up,
House.
Oh, Josh is part of the Smith Haas project, who will be opening for Max Allen Band.
Yeah, he got on the bike at Billapalooza last year. He was on the bike last year. I seen it out of the corner of my eye.
So was Max. Max ate shit, man.
I definitely saw that.
Chris called somebody some old dudes. I can't remember what you guys were talking about, but the 4130 ride.
Oh,
yeah, Sundays they usually meet like 9 to 10 a.m. down on the just north of downtown on Meridian there by the Scottish Rite.
9. What do you guys ride? 9 a.m. every Sunday?
It just depends. Like the hotter it gets, the earlier the ride gets because they want to keep it cool. So here pretty soon it's going to start going to about 9 o'clock. Right now it's still about 10, but it'll be at 9 pretty soon.
Well, there you go. If you're in Indy, just look up 41. Is there a
Indy
group
4130, there's Facebook
Yeah.
page.
Indy 4130, yeah, and that's where
Yep.
they post all the stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we might see some of those guys up here this weekend for the BMX racing as well. I always see those dudes at the BMX track, so that's pretty rad. What else we got there, Big Nate?
Old Jared Hudson commented, said he missed all you guys.
Anderson, Indiana, represent and in the house.
I missed everybody. It's
Then you got Blaine Smith asking about the new bike, Bill.
Oh yeah. So anyway, I was waiting on a piece for my stem to finish it, and I got to do some other things, and then it's going to go together. I have every part for that bike except pegs, and they're being made too right now. So it's the parts are all there now. All the plating and all the stuff has to come together, and then it'll be together. The goal is to have it done by Bill Fest by September. It could take that long, so I don't know, but I'm trying. My goal. And if I set a goal, I usually get it accomplished one way or another.
Yeah. Hey, Jared Hudson, we miss you too, and we miss everybody. Yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a weird year. People haven't been around, so.
It's nap season out here, man. That's why I'm doing this a lot. I ain't fixing my hair. I can tell you that.
Outside.
Yeah, and I got bit in the neck by a horsefly last night. That sucked. Smashed the thumb also. Wait, that thumb. It's still on there. It's still attached though, man. Well, anyway.
And then Blaine also gave you a good job, awesome job in putting the car out, saving somebody's ride, burning to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Man, I mean,
good deeds.
that lady was... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying good deeds. I was being a hype man right there.
Yeah, that lady was walking away and probably had no idea her truck was on fire, man. She was far enough away that it had maybe just started when she walked out and was walking away. It was probably smoking at that moment. You know what I mean? She probably couldn't see flames. And I went by and I was just like, I kept doing that, man. I kept looking. I was like, dude, nobody's got a fire extinguisher. And there was a bunch of people around it, man. I was like, okay, that's it. So, hey, here's the funniest part about that story is that I've had that fire extinguisher in my truck for about 10 years. And I said a long time ago, somebody was like, what do you got a fire extinguisher in here? I go, man, one day I'm going to be driving down the road. Somebody's truck or car is going to be on fire and I'm going to have to put it out. And sure enough, it was just the other day. So I bought 2 more fire extinguishers to replace that one. So I got 2 in the truck now. Prepared.
Oh my goodness, that's good. Well, like I said, good deeds, man. They don't go undone. That lady appreciates your help and you being there with your fire extinguisher that day. Like, holy shit, right? You're like a guardian angel almost.
She didn't appreciate the fact that I had a fire extinguisher until she probably walked all the way back to her truck and had a tow truck come and get it or something. But I hope she appreciated it. Or she was like, this thing's a piece of junk. I hope it just burns to the ground. And I put it out now. It's like made her even more miserable.
You never can tell.
Dude, in this world, you can, man. I mean, I might have just ruined her day. I made a lot of people feel better, because like she was right under the power lines, and if that thing started raging, the power lines were gone, man, and that was feeding the whole other side of that highway. Like a lot of people over there. These are the big ones, and so I was looking at that more of a concern than anything,
Yeah, those things get raging when cars burn, aka Swamp Fest last year. What else we got, Nate? Is there any other comments?
Dude, 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. I mean, it was already going pretty good. Whole extinguisher to put that thing out.
Jim and Dean.
One more time.
My God, Nick G, man. Yo, he just went over the bars hard at Louisville, man. You guys got to see his face. He's got like. Okay, so Angela had to get stitches the other day, right? Like a month or 2 ago, and Nick's like, "Oh, you should have just called me, man. I could have just sutured it right up. I got a suture kit right here at the house." And I was like, "Oh, dang, should have known." Here's Nick, man, going OTB at Louisville. His glass is cut him from here to here, man. He's got like 9 or 10 stitches in here at least. His knee's all banged up. His lip right here is all like chafed up and everything across here in his lips and stuff.
He looks real good.
Oh, man, he's beat up from the feet up, man. He took a good one, and I was supposed to go with him that day.
I heard he posted, he said something about retiring from action sports.
No, man, you just got to pace yourself. You and the Black Knight got this problem of just sending it Sunday like Rich did.
Yeah, and it's called you got to ride more before you send it.
Well,
Yeah.
the funny part was his comment was, "I love BMX" with 4 exclamation points. Mark.
Of course he does. Yeah. And yeah, we love
Still
Nick.
giving it, Nick.
Yeah.
Still giving it,
He's always
buddy. I
got a
love it.
very lighthearted attitude out of that young man, no doubt. That's pretty
Yeah.
rad.
Good
He
Jared
loves it,
said
man.
he'd see us all soon. See y'all soon.
Yes, indeed, Nick. We will see you soon. You'll have scars on your face next time I see you.
And I hope all those things you circled today for concussions go away. I
Hey, Nick
didn't
said
want to
once
say
pro,
anything,
always
but
pro.
I didn't want to
will.
say anything, but I currently could circle even more than what he had with his recent head injury on that list right now.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I domed myself Sunday. I don't have any of those. So,
Hey, that's funny.
All right, so the last comment's the best one.
Oh,
okay.
It's from Christina.
yeah. Oh, God.
She said, "Can you ask everyone to go to 98.9 The Bear and give them both the Ugliest Girl contest? It's tilted. Both our girls are broken. They will not disappoint."
Oh,
What?
okay. So, 98.9 The Bear. It's a local radio station.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
98.9 The Bear, and they're giving away a grill for Father's Day. So, Yocolette, Scotty was over here the other day, and he's like, "Yo," and actually Alex was here, and so Alex is missing his 2 front teeth. I too am missing my 2 front teeth, and my grill is all broken. The actual one that I grill things on in my back porch. So I leaned over in front of the grill. And took a picture of my grillless grill in front of the grill that's all broke. And so she's hoping that we win a new grill. If it's gas, it will be for sale though, unfortunately, because I got to have a charcoal grill. So yeah, go to 98.9 The Bear and vote for my busted grill, or at least go look at the picture because it's pretty funny.
Hey, man.
99thebear.com.
That old grill you have is not working anymore. It's not good anymore. Is it falling apart?
It's working. It's just not something she really wants to. She can't. It's like 80 years old. It's held up by, some
It's
cylinder.
got patina on it, man.
No, it's got some flavor on there.
It's got some 80-year-old flavor on that grill. I've had some funky stuff on that grill before, man.
Pretty
It's
good.
good stuff. Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty good comment section that time around, Nate.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Oh, Steve D's joined in the group watching. Shan Zoop.
Yo, what up, Shane? Happy belated birthday. It looks like you had a good birthday month.
Happy birthday, Shan.
We're going to be partying after this. I'm still not drinking, by the way. I haven't had a drink since January 20th. Looks like I picked a bad year to quit drinking.
You did pick a bad year to quit drinking.
I started, but then I quit. I love a quitter.
I'm drinking that little Gatorade gart. You dump it in the bottle and you drink it. That's what I'm drinking right now, but I'm probably going to have a Stroh's, no lie, right after.
My V8s, baby. My V8s.
Hey, Christina did comment and say the grill is charcoal. So,
well, there we
it
go.
needs this grill.
Well, then I definitely need everyone to go there and vote. I'll be sharing it on my personal page here momentarily.
Oh, there you go.
Bam.
Bam.
All right, well, hey, that's about time. We are at about 33 minutes and 33 seconds into this Bill and Rich Oddcast broadcast. I think we're going to sign out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe we'll script something next time. Maybe not. I don't know. Thanks for joining.
I'm never going to be scripted, man. Whatever's in here at that time, you get it. The only thing scripted is the time of this show, and that might even change. You never know. You know what's going to happen right now, though? We're going to bounce off here, and we're going to go right over to the Mark Eaton, DJ Eaton mix live. So you guys all get over there, check out Eaton, go over, say we sent you there, tell him you're partying, and to have a good time. Mark's going to throw some good tunes together, all right? I'm going to see you over there. I know that. Rich will be there. Nate will probably be there. I'll be dancing.
I will be there.
It's a dance party that's coming up.
All right. Hey, thanks, everybody. Peace. Stay safe out there. Again, don't overload your mind. Use your time wisely.
Full BMX.
Hey,
Peace.
what episode was this? Number 3?
Yes, number 3.
Oh, well,
We're
thank
out.
you.
I'm hitting end right now. End.
Ladies and gentlemen.